you will get a thought to call her, or she will call you, or he will call you. Okay? Let's see if this magic works, because that's another thing which Sister Shivani tells. So she has come to my sessions, and we are also going meeting in April. And when we speak, Brijesh, that's magical. Her tone is totally different. And I feel I am vibrating in her plane whenever we meet. We don't talk these normal things. Okay. We talk something on those lines, like Harry Potter movies. And we really do that. And did you find somebody staring at you with that anger? Or when you came out from your house, yeah? And suddenly you feel like replying to them? Okay? So what happens? You reply, and sometimes you reply in the same tone. How many of you reply in the same tone? Even higher. Yeah? You can start with those external things. Start by coming and attending one meditation session at Brahma Kumari's Shanti Sarovar. Start by sitting in a nice, quiet place with an AC there. Start by having a very comfortable, relaxed chair where you sit in any position, right? You don't sit like this in a boardroom, right? Just feel at home. This is the feeling at home.
Om Shanti. A very good evening and warm welcome to Shanti Sarovar. So warm welcome once again, good evening, and we are here together once again for another session of refreshing Sunday evening talk. Our today's topic is very interesting. Does anyone know? Transcending the ego. So ego is something it comes in our conversation in personal as well as professional circles very often. We try to circumvent other people's big egos, small egos. Sometimes our egos get hurt. Sometimes we are trying to avoiding hurting other people's ego. But it does come into conversation quite often. But what is ego and how can we transcend it, go beyond it? That is something we would like to learn. And our today's facilitator is actually by profession a learning and development trainer with over 20 years of experience in this field. He is a key facilitator in a leading IT firm, and he used to give trainings on real intelligence. Now is an expert in artificial intelligence. So we'd like to welcome on stage our facilitator for today, Brother Brijesh. He brings a balance of both a professional experience as well as spiritual learning. He has been associated with Brahma Kumaris as a student for over 30 years and has over the years also become a facilitator for us and brings his professional experience into the space. So we will learn and go into the journey of going beyond or transcending ego. Over to you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. That was such a warm welcome. That was the welcome by the words of Sister Lavneet. And the brothers and sisters, they made me feel so comfortable. I'm coming after a short gap. But what is more important is the smiles on your face, the welcoming note, and of course, the heartfelt claps. But going forward, in this 1 hour of session, let us try to avoid using claps, avoid appreciating through words, but actually start feeling what we really are and what we are really liking it. And my promise to you is definitely we are going to create a wonderful atmosphere. Before I give a little more introduction about myself and topic and anything else, and invite you to, let me know about your thoughts. What were your predominant thoughts when you came here? How many of you have come for the first time? Oh, quite a few. So I will invite you to, share your personal experiences also. But before that, can I request each one of you to Let's clean the board of our mind, because we have come with a lot of baggage, the baggage of roles, responsibilities, status, achievements, and probably this is a relaxed evening on a Sunday, which is we must have had good sleep also, but you felt the beautiful surroundings here. But still, many of us are still carrying that, a baggage of heaviness, something which is there inside us, which is not allowing us to be very comfortable, you know, and sit in any comfortable position. If some of you are feeling cold, which I usually feel, even though we work 24 by 7 in an AC environment, you will let go of this if the thought changes. You will let go of all those bondages which are limiting you. Some through words, some through realization, some through visions, and some through just listening, seeing, and reading. So let's start with a short video. Let me not do a relaxation exercise, but a short video and some words if there is a music. If music comes in, Nandubai, it's fine. Otherwise, also the words will help and the video will help. You can start from the beginning. Yeah. So while the video, okay. Can we start from the beginning? Yeah. So while he's ensuring that this starts from the beginning, let me give you my introduction. As sister has mentioned, while of late, since last 1 year, yeah, 1 second, yeah, just when I tell you, you start. Of late, I have been working on AI, and we are privileged to get so many tools. But every day we come up with more and more new tools. And it's a very exciting journey. But everything is artificial. How many of you are IT professionals? Yeah. So quite a few of you are IT professionals. And I hope everybody understands English. Are there any Hindi speaking people so that I can tell in between? Not required, right? English is fine? Yeah, Lavneet Ben? Mix? Okay. So can somebody answer me in Hindi? You are enjoying one word, one sentence. आपको कैसा लग रहा है यहाँ पे आके? अरे वाह. Thank you. And in fact, Shanti Sarovar का atmosphere ही इतना अच्छा है. By the way, did she tell you? Okay, I work for Infosys, and it's been 20 years that I've been working here. So quite a few seniors who come here, they say we're getting the vibes of this. While both the campuses are very neat, clean, nice, and the ambience is really good, but I come here quite frequently. Of late, it's little infrequent due to my work. But otherwise, whenever I used to come for lunch, I can clearly see the shift in the environment. The environment which is actually creating those vibrations, even for half an hour. And when I go back, I can feel that heaviness because people are vibrating. And how many of you listen to Sister Shivani? Yeah. Oh, most of you, almost all of you. She uses these words very frequently. High vibrational plane. Yeah? So what do you mean by that high vibrational plane? Yes, very good. Super. And? Positivity, yes. And? Elevated thoughts, good feelings. Yeah? And what are low vibrational things? Negative thoughts. Sadness. Anger. Ego. Yes? And that's precisely we are here. Correct? Now let me use these three words. Sadness, ego, and Just now we told one more word, anger. And these are very contagious. Ego is the base. Okay? So we'll come into that. Sadness. I recently had some couple of, demise in my family. My own mother expired in November. I never felt it was so much that I will feel. So when you go to a funeral, you feel that sadness, correct? They are not related to you, but you feel like crying because others are crying. That's contagious. So you were in a nice vibrational plane, middle, not even higher, not even lower. But you came down to lower vibrational plane. And then you sympathize. You don't empathize. You know what are sympathizing words and empathizing words? Sahanubhuti. Empathizing is, making that person. So many people told me, I think she went for a good cause. I think she'll take a very beautiful birth. She was bedridden for 5 years. I think she's relieved of that pain. That's empathizing me. Correct? Similarly, anger. So how many of you drove and came? Yeah? Did you find anybody overtaking you? Did you find somebody staring at you with that anger? Or when you came out from your house? Yeah? And suddenly you feel like replying to them? Okay? So what happens? You reply, and sometimes you reply in the same tone. How many of you reply in the same tone? Even higher. Yeah? So, you were in a higher vibrational plane. You came down to his level. He became more powerful. He pulled you down, with his anger. Somebody's mobile phone rang. Can you raise your hand? Yes. So I am telling this brother and taking example of brother, can I request everyone to mute your mobile phone? But if it is ringing, let's enjoy the music. Correct? Yeah? Brother, did you feel bad? No. But you became conscious. Right? So we were in the middle vibrational plane. I slowly brought it down. I told that brother, I identified her. So that is, I've come down a little, but otherwise I should have done like many other facilitators do without calling out names. Can we put the mobile phones on silent mode? All of us? Okay. So there is a digital detox session also which we have, where we say. So can we all do digital detox for next, at 7 o'clock till 8 o'clock? Possible? Let me see the confidence. Okay. How many of you are superpower people who can actually switch off your mobiles? By the way, I'm not so powerful, so I'm not going to switch off, but I keep it on silent. Okay, I have one lady, two ladies, 3, 4, 5, slowly. So have you really switched off? You raise your hand if you have switched off. Super. So that is high vibrational plane because you are vibrating in my plane. But I'm still down. I'm in the middle. I will see the situation, assess the situation. Any discomfort activity here, I will switch to my mobile. Okay. Next, how many of you can actually keep it on vibrating phone? Vibrating mode or silent mode? Rest everybody, right? Is there anybody who is expecting any urgent call and may have to step out because your child or anybody else might call you and you have to keep it on? Is there anybody like that? Yeah? So, good. Thank you. So what I'll do is, all of us will pray for a couple of people here who need to keep it on, that their loved ones or whomever they are going to call or they are going to call them, they will call only after 8 o'clock. Can we do that? Just for 2 people? Yes? Are you okay? Yeah? So couple of you are okay? But mentally both of you also say that I am completely present in this session with Brijesh and the rest of the crowd. If the phone comes, I will step out, but we are pretty sure that it will not come because so many people have created a collective thought. Okay? And if you are, yes, please.
I got inspired with some of the madam and some other people, and I have shut down my.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you come again?
I got inspired with some people.
Uh-huh.
Now have permanently moved this phone in the session.
Oh, wow. So now it is not on mode. Great. Is that okay? So that leaves us with only one person. Yes? And I want that person to manifest this beautiful thought. Immediately after the session, you will get a thought to call her, or she will call you, or he will call you. Okay? Let's see if this magic works, because that's another thing which Sister Shivani tells. So she has come to my sessions, and we are also going meeting in April. And when we speak, Brijesh, that's magical. Her tone is totally different. And I feel I am vibrating in her plane whenever we meet. We don't talk these normal things. Okay. We talk something on those lines, like Harry Potter movies. And we really do that. I'll give you an example. We were contemplating calling the founders of Infosys to Mount Abu. And it was 1 year, 2 years. But we never made any effort to reach out to them directly. The people whom we reached out, they said yes, they accepted, they wanted to come, but they couldn't come. But the actual founders met her last year without my calling them, without her calling them. So when the intent is strong, and she had a breakfast with them, and she sent me a message, Brijesh, your founders, the Infosys founders were there. And that's how, we vibrate. And that's magical. Okay? So shall we start? While this was not intentional, but it became intentional. So when I just stopped, what kind of thoughts came into your mind?
What's next?
What's next? Yes? What else? Why did he suddenly stop? Yeah? What is the next move?
He's assessing the audience.
He's assessing the audience. You know what are all this?
Speculation. Chatter.
Exactly. Let's stop the chatter. But it is very difficult to stop the chatter. And sometimes, if the thoughts are negative, or if the thoughts are nice, positive, and also going towards one direction or multiple directions, because you have so many errands to do, right? It's like you're going on a highway. So if you are going on a highway of any thoughts, I'm expecting some amount, I'm expecting some work, I'm expecting my spouse to do like this. While this is a very nice session, after this I will have to face something. No? All those chatter. I'm going to use a video to make you shift your chatter to what you see, what you feel.
Self-talk or chatter? Self-talk.
This chatter is all self-talk only. And what we are going to shift in today's session, transcending the ego, is body consciousness talks, self-talk, to soul consciousness, self-talk and realization. I will tell you, body consciousness is like, I am Brijesh Chawda. And why am I telling you the name? Because tomorrow you have to remember me. We might meet. Huh? Because I work for Infosys. I've been serving there for 20 years. Because I am a Raj Yoga meditation co-facilitator with Brahma Kumaris for the past 30 years. Do you know that? I have not had food outside. I have not I have not done, I have not gone to a bar. I don't know how a bar looks like, or a movie theater. I will have watched films on the. So that's body consciousness. What is soul consciousness? So one of my sisters here, yeah, I. So, we speak. So there are a few known space people here, except for the couple of them on the right hand side and one of them. So when we speak, we talk about feelings. The 5 most important feelings are love. You know, let's say she's my sister. Sister, I really love you. I want you to tie a rakhi to me. Or I'll say, sister, that day we had a very nice conversation in the lawns. Okay. I felt peace talking to you like this. Honesty. I am completely honest in and out. Sometimes when people are just honest, you feel comfortable. Correct? Power. You feel empowered. And I'm sure many of you will feel empowered when you really come to know about one. I'm going to share with you some of the points, those of you who come for the first time. And that point will really make you, because 30 years back, that made me feel today, I feel so powerful that I was that one little soul who never took a mic. And today I'm addressing people with 2000 gathering also, because that small little thought which I'm going to share with you during the session. And soul consciousness is happiness. So let's have 2 feelings today. Okay? One is peace, quietness, relaxed state, okay, both body and mind. And second is feelings of happiness, because happiness is very contagious. And खुशी जैसी कोई खुराक नहीं है. All of us are suffering from many things. I've also got diabetes, and I know why I've got. I've been thinking a lot, and like that sister said, I have been racing my thoughts, and sometimes it was difficult for me to stop them, because when you're on a highway at a speed of 120 kilometers per hour, can you apply a brake immediately? It will topple, right? You'll meet with an accident, right? So when we stop our thoughts, immediately, usually it doesn't happen unless and until you have a fighter plane which just zoom and stops. You've seen that, right? Or some, missile activation, which the yogis do, which we all will learn, and you will be able to do. Okay. So, transcending ego is shifting from body consciousness to soul consciousness. And the soul consciousness, or the consciousness of your own mind, is that none of us are inferior. Everybody has the same energy, same vibration. And there's absolutely no difference between the gender also. Right? Okay. So can I just relax you for a few minutes? Okay. Before we relax you, do you have any questions? Do you have any expectations? Do you feel the flow is okay? Are you liking this environment? Is it too cold? Anybody feeling cold? No? Good. Any one or two words? One word from this side, one word from that side, so that we can shift to the next screen. Om Shanti. Good. Nice. One word from this side. Wow. Whenever you use the words and next time you write the words, you start feeling it. And that's manifestation. Even I'm learning this. And my next goal in my office is, and we are working with 3 to 4 people to start with, because manifestation works when you do not have doubt that this is not going to happen. Correct? And manifestation works when you don't tell that thought to people who might have judgmental feelings. And manifestation works whenever you think about that thought, it's positive. Okay? So as brother said, inner thought, inner peace. As sister said, Om Shanti. That's it. You are going to manifest these 2 things. So shall we just try to see manifest? Yes. See, The video is so beautiful. I enjoy seeing it every time. Just the video, just the nature is creating a high vibrations for you. Right? It is giving you some good feeling. It is the music is giving, adding to those feelings. Correct? The words are resonating with what you want, because you will see only what you want. Okay? That's how it actually starts. And then it moves on. Okay? But one simple question that I want to ask you. Did it shift your thoughts from low vibrations to high vibrations? Yes, to a certain extent. Did it actually shift while this is moving? No music, right? So while this is super, they did some jugaad, you know. Are you able to see the jugaad? What is jugaad? The sound is from somewhere else, the picture is from somewhere else. But still it is. But just see this. That was one way to shift your attention from a low vibration plane to a high vibration plane. Now, let me tell you, come straight to the point and then take you to a journey where you are really going to feel it. So, what is this ego? Ego is misinterpretation of your personality. Ego is everything that is to do with your physical self, your role, your responsibility, which you are always conscious of. Ego is something which hurts you first and then others. Temporarily, we feel that we are growing. Temporarily, we feel that we are getting promoted. Temporarily, we feel that this is how we can take control and charge of people. But inside, we are depleting. Why? Because you lose that relation. Because you win the meeting, but you've lost the trust. In the family, you win the argument, but you've lost that love. Correct? So that's all you. So, what's the opposite of that? In today's scenario, in today's session, which part you felt where I was shifting from an ego perspective to an egoless or soul conscious stage? Any guesses, any ideas? Yes, I went there. I left my position as a facilitator who has to be here, who's getting recorded, but just go and help that person, right? You can step down from that role. What else?
Humility.
Yes. What made you feel that I was humble or anybody else was humble? For example, brother was humble when I just told him, yeah, I'm sorry I put your name for, switching off the mobile. And you literally did that. And he said, fine. Yes. Anything else? Okay. Okay. Can I test you? Yeah? That you have been hearing to me and listening to me and you are actually assimilating what you're doing? Yeah? Sure. How many of you can raise your hands? I am really going to test you. Okay? Most of you who raised your hand, why aren't you smiling? Give me an explanation. That's ego. You got it? Why do you have to defend? Start smiling. I was right. I was listening to you attentively. And that's why I didn't smile. You can smile and listen also, right? That's a very subtle ego. Correct? Yes? Where I am right. And that's what we do in our houses. Correct? Can I test again? Yes? Brother, you have shifted from a very, very high thinking process to a very smiling face now. Do you want to accept that or you want to tell something about it? Yes? You agree with me? You see the gentle smile on his face? So, is that ego? No? Yeah?
Yes, I think so.
Why?
Because it's like a praise or a compliment, which is boosting his ego.
Okay. Okay. Maybe she's in a very, very higher plane which we cannot understand. But but on a positive note, because of your statement, because everybody started smiling, you see the smile on his face, it has increased. You are actually on a very higher plane. I'll meet you after the class. No, actually speaking, when we meet strangers and we feel like smiling, when we don't know people, we feel good. Does it happen? Yeah? How many of you didn't feel that of late? 1 month, 1 day, 5 days, you didn't feel it? No? I try to look at small little kids peeping from the window whenever our vehicle stops. And I say hello. These are strangers. And they reply back hello. You see the happiness that comes? Not your child. Nobody's child. That child also doesn't know. But the child genuinely says hello. Genuinely feels happy. Just yesterday, I met this 3-year-old. I was on a highway to Ramayanpet and we were literally stranded there for 1 minute traffic signal. And that girl was small little, how much? 2 years. The smile. The whole family in the car started smiling because she smiled. She was crying otherwise. The moment she said. And the mother was so happy. Who shifted the vibration? Child. I said I, means I facilitated. But actually who created? It was not possible for me to make the whole family smile and happy because Brijesh is telling hi, right? They will say, kya hua isko? Correct? But something which was inside the car that made them happy. Exactly in the same way, somebody inside your house can make your family feel happy, relaxed, contented. And the next step, somebody inside you, something inside you can make you feel relaxed, happy. You don't need external things to make you do that. You can start with those external things. Start by coming and attending one meditation session at Brahmakumari's Shanti Sarovar. Start by sitting in a nice, quiet place with an AC there. Start by having a very comfortable, relaxed chair where you sit in any position, right? You don't sit like this in a boardroom, right? Just feel at home. This is the feeling at home. You know? Start there, but then move on to the next one. And I will tell you what that next one is. Okay, are you ready? So, this is the actual philosophy that I am going to tell you, shifting from body consciousness to soul consciousness, which I felt 30 years back. And while I've been having many ups and downs, I keep forgetting and I keep, coming down on the vibrational plane and I keep doing it. But majority of the times, I'm able to surface back to the soul consciousness. And maximum time to get into that stage again and again every day is early morning. The way you feel very relaxed, comfortable, and refreshed if you have an early morning walk, every day morning, whatever time, best is 4 o'clock, when the physical energy and the vibrational energy are pure. Otherwise, whatever time that you're getting up, just leave 5, 10, 15, or 20 minutes for your own self. Okay? Is that okay? Sure. The first thought is that I am just a point consigned of light. Can we have a bicep? Can we have this light? Just that light. Okay. Just like this, which is having a lot of vibrations. These are all, let us say, vibrations. Okay? Each of us is like that. And many of you who will have read the books, it's like neither constructible nor destructible. It is eternal in nature. That means it never perishes. Some of us can call it soul. I am just calling it an energy, a point source of light energy, which is not even so big. It is so small that it cannot be seen through a microscope also. But it exists. And all of you tell. Do you know when do you tell that? When somebody expires. He left the body. She left the body. RIP. Rest in peace. You are burning the body. You are burying the body. And who is resting in peace? That energy. Correct? So how many of you are newcomers here? Anybody wants to volunteer? Yeah? So let's say I have my friend. Both of you would like to volunteer? I'm going to ask them some questions. Okay? So, yeah, what's your name? Mani. I'll call him Mani. Mani, are you okay? Yeah? So I'm asking Mani. Mani, tell me about yourself. One is artificial self and one is real self. Take the mic.
Yeah, good evening everyone. Thank you. So myself, Mani Suresh, and when speaking about artificial, obviously when we meet daily life people, workplace or the normal communal place, we will mostly be artificial, like following the norms of the society.
Okay, and just tell your introduction. Don't
not
demarcate
okay.
between artificial and real.
Okay, that's it. Myself, Mani Suresh, and you want to say a routine? Or?
Anything that is coming from your heart.
Okay.
1 line, 2 lines, that's enough.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Actually, I was like little chaotic. Today's Sunday, right? So I had taken a book today to read. So actually, it's about some novel I read daily. So I was little thinking and a little chaotic. Now
Okay.
it became a neutral, like once attending this.
Okay, so can anybody tell what money is? Mani Suresh? He gave his introduction? He is a reader. He was little disturbed. Anything else? He relaxes on Sundays. He is trying to work on himself. So these are different designations they have given you. Now I am asking you who you actually are. So I am going to ask you, how are you looking at me? Through your eyes.
Yes,
How are you looking at me? Physical looking. Eyes, right?
Yeah.
How are you talking to me? Through your mouth?
Yes.
How are you listening to me?
Eardrums.
Through your ears? He is telling, my ears, my eyes. Huh? Who is that I who is telling mine?
So,
Okay. Now I'll shift to the sister. Where is the soul? Now you got it, right? So, one thing, yeah. Oh, you want to say? Anybody? Okay. So, looks like both of your brother and sisters.
Yes.
Okay. So, she's going to answer next set of questions. So, Mani, this is, I'm going to have some rapid fire questions with you. Huh? So, for Mani, this is very clear that he is not body, but he is somebody beyond body. How? Because he said, it is my eyes, my nose, my ears, my eardrums. That's what he said, right? Huh? This is your t-shirt, right? Who is that I who is telling mine? He has told soul. Correct? So he understood that. Right? In any language, can we say something like that? I is looking at you. I mouth talking to you. I ears listening to you. I blood flowing in my. In any language, can we speak something like that? In your mother tongue, can we speak like that? No, right? Everybody in the world knows that I is different from the body. Correct? Yes. Moving on to your sister. Now she is going to tell me. So, do you know about soul?
Yeah,
Okay. Where does it?
it's in our inner.
Inner, exactly where do you know? Or can you feel it?
In our brain?
Oh, inner pray, okay. But if it is inside you somewhere, one corner, maybe near your shoulder, near your heart, huh? Your nose is shining somewhere near your nose.
No.
No? But you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. What's your name?
Asha.
Asha is going to tell me exactly where it is. Okay? Aksha, you are a science person?
Yes.
Okay? So science you can see physically through eyes,
Yes.
and that distance is through eyes.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Can I ask you questions?
Yeah.
Rapid fire? Okay. Asha, who is nearer to me? Is this sister nearer to you or that brother is nearer to you?
Brother is
That brother or that sister? That sister or the mic?
Mike.
Mic or your mouth?
Mouth.
Mouth or your nose?
Nose.
Nose or your eyes? Eyes or your eyebrows?
Eyebrows.
Why did she go to eyebrows? Why did she go to eyebrows? We discussed, right? Simple. Science is distance from the eyes. Correct? Where you put the bindi,
In the center.
that is where the soul resides. Actually, it's the intersection of these two. Right? I didn't prompt her. I didn't tell her. You ask this anybody in the world, they will tell you. And that's why most of the world, even in the religious beliefs, they use this. They put this down. They look clear. Even the criminals use this point to shoot. Sure shot. Yeah?
Yes.
And you know one more thing. Every day in our house also, when we fight, we get angry. Where do you put the jandu balm? Here only. We don't put it here. We don't put it here. We don't even put it here, right? Here only, right? Yes? Thank you, Asha. Okay? So now, there are two things. This entity called the soul, and that's the consciousness of the soul, is that it doesn't have a gender. Do you believe in that? Or men are from Mars, women are from Venus. You know, there's a beautiful book also. Huh? Men behave differently, women behave differently. In our school of thoughts, it's something like every two births it is men and every two births it's women. But I can give you the proof in this birth only. Anybody wants this birth proof? You want? Yeah. Have you seen transgenders? Yes. Have you seen people changing genders in one birth? Their consciousness is same, their memory is same, just the body has changed. Simple, right? So there's nothing to do with the soul. Right? The sisters who are leading this organization are running 10,000 centers across the globe by just becoming instrument. Is there any company that you know of apart from GE or TCS or some company like that which has 10,000 branches and there is one person managing it? Not possible, right? Here also it is not possible, but they are imagining themselves as instruments, and these are only sisters. Just for your information. Who has taught me all this? Are sisters. In every house, do you know how society changes? Because of women. People think it's because of men. AI is because of men. This is because of men. No. Artificial intelligence, nuclear discovery were done by women. There's nothing to do with the gender. Okay? Sure? Third most important thing. This entity is filled with love, peace. Now, love is not about what you think. Love is about thinking good about others. Yes? Most of you love your mothers. Everybody loves a mother. Anybody who loves father more than mother? Okay. So, some of us, mother and father. Right? Everybody. My question is only one thing. Can you create one negative thought about your mother and father now? Please. You have started thinking, what is it that I should create, correct? So, thinking good about others continuously is love. So, there are somebody who have girlfriends, boyfriends, newly created brothers and sisters. You start falling in love. What does it mean? You have started creating good thoughts about them, and those good thoughts are not stopping only. And eventually it comes into a beautiful relationship of a husband and wife, or a brother and sister, or maybe you are marrying a company, right? And you start loving your job, you start loving this. So now, what is love? Thinking good about. And where will it start? Yes. And where will it start? Yeah, you are somewhere nearer to the answer which I want. From ourselves. And when it starts? When we go to the barber's shop, we turn the pages of those magazines. Most of the superstars, what do they say? Even they have a cut hair, or their hairs are like this, or their styles are totally different. They are very short, but still they are heartthrob. You know why? I remember one heroine's favorite line. I am my favorite. Correct? And I really love. First, I didn't understand why so many people will take selfie like this, like this, like this. Every now and then you go to IKEA, they will take selfie. I didn't understand that. About ourselves. Yeah? So we start from there. When we are overflowing with love, you don't want people to love you. They should come to our vibrational plane of behaving like you. All the movies that you see today are not love stories. They are wanting stories. I want you. If I don't get you, I will do this. I will do that. They are vibrating on a very low plane. And then the villain, a much lower plane. If you don't love me, I will do this, I will do that. And they will literally try doing it. We have time, right? But most of you are able to hear me, right? Even towards the end, because you are listening from the heart. Sometimes when you listen from the heart, you feel it, right? Okay? So, love. Peace. Peace is the experience that I'm going to have a live demonstration so that you will actually know what peace is. Happiness which you all have demonstrated by your beautiful smile. Some of you are not able to stop your smile also because you are liking it, and we are all connecting again. Correct? Yeah. So that's how. Is that okay? Good? Thank you. See, that's his love. He's ensuring that this is back to me so that I am able to use my hands and legs and feet. Thank you. I love him back. Yeah? So these are the values of the soul and the soul conscious stage. So when I get back into body conscious, I don't have that feeling. I want Brijesh to smile for me to smile. I want Brijesh to appreciate me. Then only I'll get appreciated. I want my company to pay me like this. I also had expectations from my own family members. I have done so much for them and they have to do it for me. Or my own group of people, meditators. I have done enough for them and I also was in that trap, And I've also done wrong things. Because every time we are not in that stage, right? But best thing will be try connecting with people who are vibrating in your plane, in your good high vibrational plane, or choose people, or choose situations, or choose circumstance. And I am telling you for sure, you will, when you really want it, or when you are vibrating in that plane, you will surely manifest those kind of people. And I am also warning you that there will be situations, circumstances, and people or times when none of them, everything will be dark. Nobody can understand you. And that time you will need one source. You know who that source will be? Yes, God. Because He is eternally glowing like the sun. He is eternally showing you the path like the sun. And we are all in the dark like the night. Right? If you don't have the stars, if you don't have the moon, if you don't have the the lights, artificial lights, you will not be able to see, right? You will bump into something. That's the accidents. So when people are not showing you the right path, the right direction, the right feelings, you get into arguments. You get into discussions. You get into non-conformities. Correct? So now let's get into a very comfortable, relaxed feeling. So are you all ready? So I'm going to take you into this journey because I was asked by sister also, and that's the favorite thing. And that is the precise thing that I always love to take this class, like Sister Shivani and others, everybody in Brahma Kumaris, and you could also do that. And you don't have to be seated here. You can sit there and give me those feelings. You can sit there and, give me those beautiful words. You can sit there and make my instruments comfortable. He did it. You've seen that. She did it. And she has been doing it by echoing my words. Correct? And then yes. Even though I am not high vibrating in a plane where I should say that, yes, those silent souls are literally listening to me. But I am coming into body consciousness. Somebody is listening to me. Right? Now let's listen to somebody who is inside us. Is that okay? Sit in any comfortable position. Okay, so everybody who's wanting to use time to use your watch to check where you are, let's use a bio clock. Exactly 8 o'clock, I am sure my talk will end sharp 8, and I am sure that it will still continue after 8 for a couple of minutes. Okay? So, you have your bio clock exactly 5 minutes to 8. You don't know how, but you should raise your hand. Okay? Are you all ready? Game? So sit in any comfortable position, a relaxed stage. in which you are imagining yourself as just this point source of light energy. The rays that you see there are nothing but your original values of love, peace, purity, honesty, trust. Imagine yourself as that eternal source of energy, which is much powerful than the nuclear energy also. In this world of depleting energy, this is an eternal source of energy which we have inside us. This is the real intelligence which will give us answers, which will work like medicine, which will heal our body, which will connect to all our long lost brothers and sisters. It has its own power to connect to God also. It's just that it should remove its connections from all the external sources of visions, expressions, situations, circumstances, and also the pull from the body. And I'm going to do that for you. We are going to do it together. And we are going to use the steering wheel of thoughts, our own thoughts. Thoughts originating from the center of the forehead, shifting slowly from the shoulders, relaxing it, to the back, sitting comfortably, to the legs, feeling the chair and the ground. Kept my toes comfortable, shifting my attention to my thighs, slowly going inside, trying to listen to the sounds of my heartbeat, of the flow of the blood in my veins, especially in the hand, from the fingers to my shoulders and my face. With a gentle smile, I remove all the tensions of my face and facial expressions. I come back to my seat. I feel I'm hanging in the air, 4 feet above the ground. Let's play this game of statue for a few moments in sweet silence and shift our focus to our own original qualities of lightness. We are just tiny points of light. I'm neither a boy nor a girl, neither an engineer nor a retired professional, neither an elderly person nor a youngster. I'm just a point source of light energy, a child of God. I'm going to vibrate on the plane in which God vibrates. And to do that, let me leave all my baggage down, all my lower roles down, all my lower vibrations down. There are some thoughts about our near and dear ones which pull us. The most nearest and dearest ones are the people who come on top of our mind, especially for all the wrongdoings which they have done or I have done. So let us forgive them from the bottom of our heart, just for today and just for now. Because of you, I am going to enjoy this beautiful moment. Thank you. You were in my thoughts. And I want to bless you with all the good things that you deserve. Whether I owe you or you owe me, let everything be taken care on its own. Shift your attention to those a little higher vibrational plane people also, our loved ones. While I am getting their beautiful thoughts, their beautiful figures, pictures, their beautiful conversations, I just want to thank them from the bottom of my heart to clear my dues of good wishes from them. Let God take care of them, not just now, for the rest of their life. I'm actually free now. Let me take a visual journey out into this room. I can see my own body sitting down, quiet and peaceful, just like a statue. Let's play this game just for a few more minutes. The whole body is silent. Let's take a visual journey on top of this campus and the city. I can see the movement of the vehicles, but I cannot listen anything. Like the drones and the spaceship and the aircrafts, let me go on top of this earth. Let's bless every individual, thanking the trees because they vibrate in a very peaceful vibration. Thank them. Thank all the animals. And thank every individual to remain quiet, not to enter your body for now, in your mind now. As you travel in a very higher vibrational plane, a place which is beyond this ego, a place where there is unconditional love, where there are supernatural powers, where there is bliss, absolute silence. This is the place where there is no movement. It's like you are charging the soul of your battery, the battery of your car, the body, in pin drop silence. People, situations, circumstances, they might pull you, but you plug yourself back to the soul, back to the Supreme Soul, just for a few moments, in sweet, dead silence. Take your own sweet time to slowly come back. Take your time to come onto this earth. Take your own sweet time to come into this city. Just take your time, feeling the physical things of this room, the cool air, the quiet noise. Take your own time to enter your beautiful body, which is already healed now, actually healing. Thank yourself for snoring or sleeping for a few moments. Thank yourself for literally limiting those thoughts to only good things. Thank yourself for feeling very light. Thank yourself to come back into this consciousness. Yeah, you can now open your eyes, but don't move. How do you feel? How many of you do not have any pain in the body now? Or you didn't have it for the few moments, right? Anybody thinking negative now? No? Thoughts have slowed down? Definitely. Now you're feeling a little cold. Earlier you didn't feel it? Yes. Where were you? You all have achieved a situation where you have transcended ego. From you have shed your body consciousness, to a very nice moment of soul consciousness. Imagine doing like this every 1 hour, every day. So refreshing feeling, right? Refreshing Sunday evening talk. Yeah, Lavneet Ben? Was it good? Thumbs up from her. Yeah, thumbs up from her. Good. Nice. And thank you, because the way you all are looking at me, I feel blessed to have taken this session. But I definitely want to give you my heartfelt thanks, and I give it for every such session where I feel it. Because together we have gone into a very high vibrational plane, and probably some of us have actually touched God's plane, right? And you feel so confident. And you know what I feel? And I want to invite most of you who are first time visitors to undergo this course of only knowledge. So what I feel, I can face anybody in this world. Nobody can disturb my peace of mind if I don't want. Whether I owe them something or they owe me something. I want to be in my stage of high vibrational plane. I am an eternal being. I am neither male nor female, but I can play both the parts, both the roles. I am the one who's overflowing with so much of love about me. My last points, you have done it. I have done it. It is not because Brijesh has started. It was like that Matrix movie. You remember that scene? He says, have this pie, some cake. He said, you knew that I am going to have the cake. then why are you asking me? Have you seen that? Yeah? So some of you will resonate with that. So there is this very accomplished lady who knows why the hero is coming. So hero is asking, you are giving me a cake. You know that I will have the cake. Then why are you asking me? So she says, you were supposed to come here, then why am I here? He said, because you are here, because you wanted to know why you are having the cake. You are going to have the cake. Okay. Which means, I'll translate that to our present situation. All of you have come here to eat something. Love, peace, happiness, and you ate it. But why were you sitting here? How to eat it? What is the process to eat it? You yourself have that cake. You yourself have that pie. But how to take it out and eat it? So, you're overflowing with love. Love yourself to such an extent that others tell you, I love you. It will come when you are there. Peace. Did you really feel it? Yes? Definitely? Yeah. So that's an experience. I didn't want to define peace. Right? Many of you feel empowered that you will be able to create solutions. Silence creates solutions. Okay? So there are a lot of things. There may be many web of thoughts in which you cannot take out solution. It will take a little longer time. It could be anything. But it takes time. So have more silence. Okay? So with that, I end my this wonderful session. I had a presentation, I had this thing, but I think your vibrations, your questions, your flow, your eyes which communicated to me made it a different flow. And I think it was fruitful, it was good, it was nice. So thank you all for this wonderful, exciting session. So I've personally benefited and remembered my 30 years back journey and the journey in which I've been very successful spiritually. Professionally, everything happens the way I think should happen. Right? Personally, at home, let's give respect to everyone for their activities and things will fall in place. It may take time. And the reason that we are staying with so and so people is we've just got not one birth of accounts. There could be multiple birth of accounts. So it is going to take time. So the way we healed ourselves by letting go, it will actually happen. But you give. Physically also you have to give, okay? Physically you have to pay back. Physically you have to give food. Physically you will have to make the comfortable house, right? Okay. So thank you. Yeah. My age is 50. Thank you for asking. But my rest of the life is going to be the best of the life. Even though I had a very challenging journey, but I never felt it like that. And yeah. Yeah. No, I have 30 years of Brahma Kumari's experience and 25 years of. So at the age of around 21, 22, 28 years of experience, so 21, 22. Just after my graduation, I joined the job. Just before my graduation started, I joined Brahma Kumaris. I mean, I got this school of thought. I've read everything. I still read also. Swami Vivekananda, Einstein. I read all those philosophical books, mostly self-development books also. Yes, brother.
I feel very indebted to you, very grateful to you, because I have been disturbed for the few couple of days. And I was coming, when I was driving my car, even my attention was not on the road or on the traffic. But I'm feeling so much of light, so light now. So how to continue this play?
Keep the high vibrational plane.
You are very much of light to you.
Yeah, but first let me congratulate you because he has demonstrated what transcending ego is. You know how? He's much senior to me. He got up, he thanked me. That's his humbleness. So thank you so much. He has actually transcended ego, right? And then he's asking me, so brother, and with the rich experience that you have about all the good things that you have done, keep that as one baggage of thoughts. Second, keep connecting with good sources of information. It could be books, it could be videos, it could be personally meeting. And I will strongly recommend, please keep coming here, or please keep going to the places nearby. It could start with your temple, your.
I always go to a nearby center.
Yeah.
In Kokapet, there is a center.
Oh, wonderful. And even there, even in the centers, whomever you feel comfortable. It could be one lady who's just mopping the floor, but you're nice talking to her. Because, those people, I vibrate very nicely with my maid. Do you know why? She doesn't judge me. My bosses judge me. Huh? I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of sisters whom I've made friends. They judge me. Brijesh, you are doing this wrong, you are doing this right. This is not Brahmakumari's way of living. Everywhere there. Brijesh, what is the dress that you wore? Something is. But some people who may not be educated also, are just non-judgmental. I ask her, what is it that you think about it? Nothing. Can you tell me something that no, everything is fine. Can you do this for me? Yes, I will do it. Whatever you ask me, I'll do it. And I have created that situation by not expecting her. I want her to come every Saturday and Sunday when I'm not working, but don't do the job. I force her not to wash my clothes, not to wash my dishes, because I don't want to be like those 100, those 10 houses that she goes. The lady, if she doesn't come, they'll get BP. Arey, बर्तन नहीं धुले हैं तो ये क्या होगा? I said, I don't want to be dependent like that. But she still washes my dishes when I go out of the house. That's the situation that you have to create. So with the people like that, and most importantly, if you believe in God, and since you are already a BK, first thing in the morning, hand it over to God. You take control. Like you've seen today's flyer, you become the puppet, or you become the instrument. God, you direct me. Probably that was an instrument which he said, just go to this session. Probably, he has given you some message through me. I didn't know. Correct? That's how it actually happens. So just be available. Yeah?
I have just another one small question.
Yeah.
Hello. I had a very good company of one of my friend, who is still more senior to me, 2 or 3 years. He was very helpful to me, and he was very conscious whenever I get any sorts of help, he used to rush to me. But recently I have seen not many people also have observed that he gets angry immediately, and even if I say something lightly, he got angry. Like yesterday, some of the persons said some words of English. Then he was sitting with us. He got up and yes, I do not know English. I am an unconscious person. You people are very well. I'm going. Now I don't want to miss his company. I want that to come back. So outsider or other people, either should I ignore, or what the means are there that I should try to that he come to back his original.
Okay. So you've given me a scenario. Okay. In that scenario, there is a language. In that scenario, there is a position. In that scenario, there is a role. Can you talk in a different scenario of soul consciousness? Give him a lot of feelings. Keep inviting him through your mind. Keep having love for him. And see how he's turning back. Movies में तो देखा है ना? पलट, पलट, Palat. Let him come back. And I am doing it with my own brothers and sisters. Yeah? I am doing it with my own friends who have left me. I am doing it with my own managers, who tell lies. Just come back. Come back to your truth. Come back to the trust that I have in you. Come back. And you start doing it. So, one of the best ways for love, respect, peace, you give. So, you know about donation? Why do people donate? No, otherwise also. जैसे बोलते हैं, what is the highest? See, people become millionaires, billionaires, and then what do they do? Philanthropist. Right? The highest stage is to become philanthropist. Then we will value, okay, Bill Gates, so much, Ratan Tata, so much philanthropy. Why? No. Any other answer?
They are already full that they are able to give.
Any other answer?
They want to get punya.
The more you give, the more you get.
That is actually the answer. All of you have also told, but you were all vibrating in this plane. I will tell you another thing. The more you give, the more you get. That is there. But all that has come from them only, right? Correct? The grain, it has come from a farmer to one distributor to the shopkeeper. Then so many people are involved. So we are actually not giving them. We are thanking them by giving it. Right? So, anything that you want, you give. And that doesn't mean you have to give physically. Blessing भी दे सकते हैं ना. And blessing is the highest form of giving. And blessing from the heart. Unconditional. ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने आपको bless कर रहा हूँ कि you smile at me so that, you just smile for your own self. Okay. So I think I've taken some extra 2 minutes to 10 minutes. I think we'll take it offline. Yeah. Okay. So just with 1 more minute of high vibrational silence. Yes, we can all clap. And thanks, starting from God, to everyone who's present here. Because of you, I am here. And the management who made this session possible for both of us to, go back into this beautiful vibrational pain. So let's get into this. Let's put a powerful break to even the appreciation, to even the good feelings. Just silence. Choose any medium. Slow down your breathing. Relax your legs, hands, or just go out of your body. Feel anything good about yourself.
So, on this note of silence, I think we are bringing a good conclusion on how to transcend ego. Thank you so much, brother. You've taken us, at least we've initiated this journey by realizing all the aspects of ego which brother introduced, and we can slowly work ourselves going beyond it so that we can overcome the hurt, the challenges which it brings on our life. So thank you for kickstarting our week on this positive note, on this positive journey. Now we will, of course, continue on this journey. I hope all of you can join us next week as well for a new topic and a new experience and a new feeling. And we hope every time you go back with a feeling of peace and love and happiness, the original virtues of the soul, and take those feelings throughout the week so that life is a little more easier, no longer a challenge. So we will meet again, same time, same venue. But before we depart, and of course Prashad is waiting for you downstairs, but we have few announcements. Next week, of course, will be a different topic. We also have summer camp coming up for children. So we will have from April 26th to April 28th, open for all children. And if you need more details, you can connect to the volunteers at the reception. So it would be conducted by a facilitator. We have Sister Aditi Singhal visiting us from Delhi. She is the CEO of Dynamic Minds, holder of a Guinness World Record, 2 Limca World Records, India Book of World Records in being the best memory trainer, soft skill trainer for children. So do invite your known kids around. So she engages kids not only in positive habits but also develops their mental skills, which kids are kind of losing these days based off getting constantly distracted, having the stimulations of smartphones and everything. So she develops, so it will help them increase their attention span, getting tricks to increase their memory, and of course the organization, what it stands for, developing those positive habits. So it will be a half-day program for 3 days, that is April 26th to April 28th. So 3 days, April 26th, but half day each day. Okay. So age group, it will be mostly from age 7 and above till 16 is usually we cater to, but you can get more clarity from volunteers downstairs. We will have, if you are subscribed to our communication channels, email, WhatsApp, so the poster would be released and you can get the details. Okay. And of course, anyone who wants to initiate, like brother introduced, the knowledge behind the Raj Yoga meditation, you are welcome to get enrolled in the 7 days course. And this place is open for you all. Like he said, anytime you want to come in, meditation rooms are open. You want to re-experience what he guided us into, do have a visit whenever you feel like. Thank you. Have a good week ahead and good night. Om Shanti.